Disclaimer. This video's information is being provided for informational, educational, and general interest purposes only. The information in this video is not intended to shock, enrage, or otherwise provoke the viewer. The sole purpose of this video was to raise awareness of true crime-related events. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
There's some new developments this morning in the case made famous by the Netflix documentary Making a Murderer.
Brendan Dassey had confessed to helping his uncle rape and kill a woman more than a decade ago when he was a teenager. But now a federal judge has ordered him released from prison pending the appeal of his murder conviction. Brendan Dassey is still behind bars this morning, his release on hold for at least a few days. He was only 16 years old when prosecutors say he helped his uncle Stephen Avery sexually assault, murder, and mutilate the corpse of freelance photographer Theresa Hall back in 2005. Dassey, now 27, sentenced to life, serving his time at a Wisconsin correctional facility. But the Netflix series Making a Murderer seemed to energize his decade-long appeals. Dassey making this emotional plea in a letter he read as part of that documentary.
I am innocent of the rape and murder of Theresa Halbach. Please help me if you can. Sincerely, Brendan Dassey.
This summer, a federal judge in Milwaukee ruled Dassey's confession was coerced and unconstitutional.
Be honest. You went inside, didn't you? Yeah. You went in the trailer?
Mm-hmm. That same judge yesterday ordering Dassey's supervised release from prison, a decision the state attorney general immediately appealed. It's not clear how quickly Dassey could be released. He faces a noon deadline today to provide federal probation officers with details about where he will live.
It's amazing what the documentary has been able to accomplish. It got a lot of criticism after for being one-sided, but both cases are now being re-examined. You've got Brendan Dassey now released.
There are so many people who have watched that documentary, some 19 million people, and not sure how they feel about this possible release of Dassey, but definitely it started a conversation that was not happening beforehand.
Absolutely. And especially watching the longer footage of his confession to police, it's easy to understand why so many questions are now being raised around his case, if not both.
Yep, of Avery as well.
Born in Manitowoc County, Wisconsin, on October 19, 1989, Brendan Ray Dassey is an American murderer who was found guilty of first-degree murder, corpse mutilation, and second-degree sexual assault. At the age of 16, Dassey confessed to these crimes. He received a life sentence without the possibility of release until 2048. His confession, which he later withdrew during the trial, and the videotaped interrogation both played a significant role in his conviction. The Making a Murderer documentary series on Netflix included some scenes but omitted a lot more. The show focused on Dassey's and his uncle Stephen Avery's investigations, prosecutions, and trials between 2005 and 2007. Both men were found guilty of killing photographer Theresa Halbach on October 31, 2005. Dassey's case was taken on by the Center on Wrongful Convictions of Youth following his conviction. Dassey's conviction was overturned and he was freed after a federal magistrate judge determined in August 2016 that his confession had been forced. His release was postponed while an appeal was pending. A divided panel of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Seventh Circuit upheld the magistrate judge's decision to overturn Dassey's conviction in June 2017. By a majority of 4-3, the full en banc Seventh Circuit maintained Dassey's conviction in December 2017, concluding that the police had legitimately obtained Dassey's confession. Theresa Halbach, a photographer, was born in Kaukauna, Wisconsin, on March 22, 1980. Her parents reported her missing on November 3, 2005. Halbach lived in Calumet County next door to her parents. She had not been seen since October 31. On October 31, 2005, Halbach was known to have visited the Avery salvage yard located in Manitowoc County after her Toyota RAV4 car was found partially hidden on the Avery property on November 10, 2005. Calumet County Sheriff Jerry Padgel searched the area and discovered Halbach's burned remains. In addition, her car key, license plates, and cell phone were found. Following the discovery of Stephen Avery's blood in her car on November 15, Avery was accused of kidnapping and killing Halbach, dismembering a corpse, and unlawfully possessing a firearm. Dassey, Avery's alibi, was subjected to a series of interrogations without legal representation or parental presence during the investigation. However, Dassey and his mother gave their consent to the interrogations, during which investigators used authorized interrogation techniques to make false promises to Dassey. During questioning, Dassey gave a detailed confession to being a co-conspirator in Halbach's rape, murder, and corpse mutilation. Later, a U.S. magistrate judge, whose judgment was overturned by an appeal court, characterized his confession as clearly involuntary in a constitutional sense. By declining to hear the case, the U.S. Supreme Court supported the appellate court. On March 1, 2006, he was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder, sexual assault, and corpse mutilation. At a significant press conference regarding the two cases, Special Prosecutor Ken Kratz talked about the accusations made against Dassey and Avery and read passages of Dassey's confession verbatim. Newspapers and TV stations covered it extensively. Subsequently, Dassey wrote a letter to the trial judge retracting his confession. He said that a book provided the majority of his ideas.
911, what's your emergency?
With the help of Attorney Shield, a user-friendly and reasonably priced mobile app, you can receive immediate legal assistance from qualified attorneys via recorded video to help during contact with law enforcement. Their lawyers are qualified and experienced in providing legal assistance for all kinds of police detentions and investigations. After downloading and installing the app, sign up for an Attorney Shield membership. It is imperative that you finish your profile. By providing your details on the application, you will enable us to get to know you better and tailor our legal assistance to your particular circumstances. In addition to providing their driver's license and auto insurance details, drivers can also disclose any medical conditions that might be mistaken for intoxication by law enforcement. It is imperative that our attorneys are aware that you possess a firearm for your own safety. Upload pictures of your most important documents so that law enforcement can quickly view them and inspect them. Lastly, make sure to include an emergency contact on your list. When a legal service request is made, this person will receive an electronic alert with their geolocation information. You are now prepared to ask for legal assistance. After pressing the attorney button, choose the type of incident. When prompted for permissions when using the app for the first time, click Yes. A welcome kit containing 2 reflective window stickers and a driver documents portfolio will be sent to Attorney Shield members. Attorney Shield is very easy to use. Prepare by keeping your smartphone nearby and your driver's license ready for inspection. Stay composed and start the law enforcement contact process. To seek legal assistance, click the attorney button when it is safe to do so. And after making a live connection, keep quiet as the lawyer works with law enforcement to defend and uphold your rights. Attorney Shield lets you reclaim your freedom.
Brendan, your last name is Dassey, D-A-S-S-E-Y?
Yeah.
Middle initial is R. What's your middle name?
My middle name?
Yeah.
Ray.
Okay, and you live at 12930 Avery Road, number A, Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Your date of birth is 10/19 of 89. So you just turned 16 years old? Okay. You understand you're not under arrest, you're free leaving any time, and, just want to ask you some questions concerning what, we talked to everybody else, but we haven't talked to you two, okay? Last Monday, now you live with your mom, Barb, right? Barb is Steve's sister, Chuck's sister, and Earl's sister, right? Last Monday, do you remember seeing this girl at all?
I was in school,
You're at school until 3 o'clock?
and the bus ride is 45 minutes.
Okay. After school, you come home. Did you see Steve at all? Do you know what he was doing or where he was or anything like that?
He was working.
Where was he working?
The Avery auto salvage.
So he was down at the garage or shed, or do you know that for sure? Or do you? Because he tells us he was in his house.
Well, he went down there to get some cords for his mom.
Some what?
Some cords for the TV.
Okay, on Monday? Tell me about that. What's the story behind that?
Because he was getting a new TV with Direct TV, and he gave her his old one. So he went back because he forgot the cords for it, and he gave it to her.
And this was on Monday?
That's what I think.
Okay, Halloween is Monday. Remember that? So knowing that it was Halloween, does that help you at all? So you're not certain if it was Monday? Have they talked about, have you guys talked about this whole thing at all as far as what you think might have happened? What do you think happened? You ever see this girl before?
I just knew about it on Thursday because my mom called me and told me to turn on channel 11.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever see her vehicle at all? Never from before or even now or anything like that? So you know nothing about this at all? Do you know about that van that your mom was trying to sell? Who was trying to sell that, your mom or Steve?
Mom.
How does she do that? You familiar with how she does that? Do you know if, were there any problems that you know of down in the yard where somebody might have been back there some night last week?
Just when we seen them headlights and them taillights.
Who saw headlights and taillights?
Well, Steven seen taillights Thursday night, and he turned back and he went to go see if they were still there, and they weren't. Then Friday when me and Chucky were leaving to come up here, he seen headlights by his house.
So you guys called down to Steve? Did Chuck get a hold of Steve right away or no?
Mm-hmm.
So right as soon as he called me, how many times did he call him?
Once.
And then did Steve call back? How soon after Chuck called him did Steve call back?
About 10 minutes.
Okay, and what did Steve tell him, you know? Okay.
Where did you see the headlights that night?
I didn't see him, Chucky did.
Oh, I thought you came up with Chuck.
Yeah, I came up with him, but he seen him.
He seen him, you never seen him? Okay.
And this,
Did he tell you about where they were? Over by the compactor? He just called Steve and said, hey, there's headlights back. He didn't say where?
Well, he got out with him.
Okay, where were you about?
Like, a little past the mailbox.
So I'm not positive on the layout, but is that, Chuck's house is up in the top, in the front? Or on Avery Road there?
Yeah, you just go straight.
If you keep going straight past there, down towards where the compactor is and
Yeah.
stuff? So he went over there, didn't see anything? Okay. Then he called Steve. Told Steve to go check on it? I didn't hear you. What did he tell Steve to do?
To go check down there.
Okay.
do you know of anybody that was target practicing down at the pit at all?
On rabbits, that's it.
When was that?
I don't know what day, but Earl and his friend was down there hunting for rabbits.
Last week? You sure?
I think it was like Thursday or Wednesday.
Who was his friend?
Bob Fabian.
Did you see them down there hunting, or you just heard that they were down there hunting?
I just heard from Grandma.
Okay. So they were down in the yard hunting for rabbits. What about a car deer? A deer that was out hit by a car?
Yeah, my brother claimed it.
Okay, so someone hit it, you don't know who
This
hit
brother?
No, Bobby.
Bobby?
And then that deer, was that cleaned someplace? Where was that cleaned out at?
Right where it was hit.
So it was gutted out there? And then where was it brought to?
I don't know, that's all I heard.
Okay, so it wasn't done in your garage, was it? You don't know?
Okay. Does Bobby live with you at your mom's house? You didn't see the deer in the... You didn't... It's not in the freezer or nothing?
We were going on the highway, come up here, and Steven was, or Chucky was listening to the monitor, and he heard about it. He was going to call for it, but...
4-6 traffic.
Sorry, I can't see it.
183 John.
All right. So when was it that the deer was hit?
Friday.
Friday it was? Okay. So Friday, you were on your way up, so you wouldn't have seen the deer? Okay. Have you talked to your mom at all? You haven't talked to your other brother?
Bobby?
Since you've been up here?
No, that's no.
Did Bobby ever say anything about seeing her that Monday? No?
What happened to your nose, man?
I got scratched by a dog.
What dog?
My brother's Bobby. The little black one.
A little black one? A mutt? Yeah. When did that happen? Thursday night.
I was watching TV, the dog came up and he scratched.
Brian.
Okay.
She likes to play.
Puppy?
2-5 of 68.
Paid $450 for it.
$450? What the hell is it?
The dog that, for goose hunting.
Like a lab? Oh. So,
507, 910, 6.
obviously you've been hearing what's going on, huh? What's anybody saying at your place? Okay. How do you think that car got there?
Someone probably planted it.
Someone planted it, you think? Or is that what they're thinking?
That's what everybody's thinking.
That's what everybody's thinking? Everybody in the family? Okay. That was your mom's van. Did your mom know about... Was she the one who wanted to sell that? So she told your uncle, Steve, he wanted to sell it? And what did he say to her? I'll take care of it, or...
Valid data
Yeah.
2071 item, no warrant. Vehicle registered to Brian. Manitowoc.
Because she had to work on Monday, so Steve said he'd take care of it for her. Now, did she call Auto Trader, or did Steve?
Yeah.
You don't know? All right.
Item on the DL, OWI, 42.
You didn't, what time did you get home from school on Monday? 3:45. And you remember Monday quite well? Why do you remember it? Just because you didn't know what you did on Monday?
Well, I was just sitting around playing games.
After school? What were you playing?
PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2? You got a particular game you like?
Well, Blaine just bought one, and it's called American Chopper.
Who's Blaine?
My other brother that's
Oh, your fourth brother. How old is he?
not older. He's a little older than me.
Okay, so you're about the same age?
He'll turn 17 on December 3rd.
Okay. So Blaine just bought a new game on Monday, was it?
Or sometime this weekend. Or this week.
This sometime during the week? But you don't remember if it was Monday or not? Okay. So you don't really recall what you did on Monday. You just know you got home from school at 3:45. Do you remember, did you have dinner up by your grandma? No, 'cause she had dinner that night or something?
Yeah, but I had dinner.
No. Did your grandma have people over for dinner that night? Not your family, but not your uncle either? Your grandpa wasn't home? last Monday?
Comes home on Tuesday and he leaves on Thursday to come up here.
Okay, so he pretty much is up here all the time? Why did you guys decide to come up north?
Well, I was helping Chucky
What's he doing?
getting wood.
Getting firewood? So you guys are going to cut wood this weekend? Alright. You work at the auto salvage at all? You don't?
Well, I worked there a little bit, but that was just to get some wood for, because we were going to have a bonfire on Thursday.
You were going to have a bonfire on Thursday? On this past Thursday? Or on this Thursday coming up?
This Thursday, it was last week.
Last week Thursday you're going to have a bonfire?
We were
Where?
going to invite some friends from school.
Did you have that bonfire? Why not?
Because my mom was pissed off at Steven.
Why?
Because he said that we weren't going to graduate from school and there were going to be failures.
Okay. When did he say that?
I think Tuesday.
Tuesday he said that to her? Why did they get in that fight? You don't know? You don't know what started it? Do you like your uncle,
Yeah.
Steven? Well, why would he say something like that about you? So, your aunt or your mom was pissed off at Steven for saying that on Tuesday, so you guys couldn't have a bonfire on Thursday?
Yeah.
Why?
She wouldn't let us see him for, and then she went up there to settle it, and then on Thursday night, and then we weren't going to have the bonfire.
What do you mean by she went up there to settle it?
To figure stuff out.
I guess I still don't understand. What were they settling?
That's all
That's all you know is that she went up there to settle something? To his house? And she wouldn't allow you to have the bonfire. And your mom doesn't know anything about this woman either? Didn't hear anything about her? Being missing? I mean, you guys obviously heard about it on TV before they found your vehicle? When did they find the vehicle?
I think it was Friday or Saturday.
Friday or Saturday? But you heard about it on TV on Thursday? Okay.
She was missing.
Right. Was your uncle on the TV when you watched it? When you found out about her missing? No? So what'd they say about that? I'll just catch you up to speed. They were gonna have... Where were you? You said you were working up by the sheds or something to get wood for a bonfire on Thursday? But his mom wouldn't let him have a bonfire Thursday night because Steven pissed her off by telling her, or they got in some kind of fight, right? She went to settle it on Thursday with Steven, and she wouldn't allow them to have a bonfire.
Point. We get some kind of memo that if it's in the inside, it's supposed to have the battery disconnected. That's okay for me to do or not?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Glove up, that's all.
Yeah.
Before he lets it totally loose, give it a high look. Give it a high look underneath.
Make sure there's no parts under it.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to crawl under it.
Yeah. So there was an argument between Steve and Grandma?
No,
Or a mom?
Stephen, mom.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday.
No, this was Tuesday, right?
What was the argument about, do you know?
I thought you said it was because you wouldn't amount to anything. Or is that just part of it?
What? When they were arguing, Steven brought up that me and Blaine were going to graduate for school.
Okay. You don't know what they were arguing about? That your mom never said?
Did it involve you guys, or did it involve Steve and your mom only? And they said you couldn't have a bonfire on Tuesday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Where were you going to hold the bonfire?
In his backyard.
Steve's backyard? Okay. Does Steve ever drive the, or do you guys ever drive the golf cart? Grandma's golf cart? You never drive it? She won't let you drive it? Does anybody else ever get to drive it? Yeah, right. She drives it, but does anybody else drive it? Never seen anybody else take it anywhere?
I want to get them back.
Huh?
Get them back to the cabin. We'll talk to Kim and get going over there.
Anything else you want to ask him? Alright, what we're going to do is just take you guys back to the cabin, okay? How old's your other brother here? 20. Does he live at home yet? Who was home at your house on Monday?
Just Bobby.
Just Bobby was home? And how long was he home?
Till
3?
3.
Bow hunting or
Goose hunt.
goose hunting?
With his friend.
With what?
With his friend.
With his friend? What's his friend's name?
Mike Osmondson.
Mike Osmondson. Did he say anything about seeing this gal? Does Mike work? He does? Where does he work? Or not Mike, your brother? Bobby.
You take the bus to school? Where does it drop you off? On the road?
That's where that 27 comes back down.
You get dropped off from school on Monday. You walk down the driveway to go home, right?
Through 2007.
Was that green Toyota vehicle by your house?
E28 back to Knoll for that out of Marinette. And then it's just Pontiac.
You're sure?
6006.
Okay. So, Bobby's at home? What hours does he work? Oh, so he doesn't usually wake up until the afternoon or something?
Conviction in May of 2004.
So when he wakes up, he gets ready to go goose hunting at 3? He told you went at 3, or did you see him go? Oh no, you were at school yet. He told you went at 3?
He always does it every day.
Every day he goes at 3 o'clock goose hunting? Did he get any geese that night? No. So him and the same guy go goose hunting every every night?
And Mike's brothers.
Mike. Oh, and Mike's brothers? Okay. And he seen her vehicle there when he left, he said? You don't know?
It's not too often that somebody's standing by your house, by the field, taking pictures of the van. You got dropped off from school. How many other people were in that school bus?
Oh, 50, 60.
Plus the school bus driver, right? When you're dropped off, it's such an event that someone's standing in your field taking a picture of that van that you remember that too, don't you? Bus driver remembers it. Kids on the school bus remember it. The girl taking pictures, you remember that?
Well, I wasn't looking.
Huh?
I wasn't looking in the field.
You get off that bus and start walking towards your house.
Well, sometimes I'm talking to planes.
Yeah. You remember that girl taking that picture. You're getting off the bus, it's a beautiful day, it's daylight, and everybody sees it. You do too. Do you remember seeing that girl standing there taking a picture?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Brandon, come on.
You do know, don't you?
Brandon.
You're not going to disappoint any of us. Think about that girl. Was that girl standing there taking a picture that day? It's either yes or no. I mean, I'm not putting nothing in your mind. You tell me if you remember that girl standing there taking a picture.
Yeah.
Was she? Huh? Why won't you tell me? Well, did you see her standing there taking a picture?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that? You're scared? Huh?
Yeah.
Why are you scared about saying that girl took that picture? Now, did you see her standing there taking a picture when you got off that bus? Okay. What day was that?
Monday.
What time did you get off the bus?
3:45.
What was she taking a picture of?
The van.
Was her vehicle there too? What happened to that girl?
She left.
She didn't leave. What happened to that girl?
Well, she stayed there 5 minutes, then she left.
No, that's what you're being told to say.
Brandon.
What happened to that girl?
I don't know nothing. That's all I know.
Brandon. What happened to the girl, Brandon?
What, you think he did it?
Well, I don't
What
know.
happened to the girl?
I don't know. That's all I know.
So you get off the bus, you walk down the driveway. She's still there, right? You see her, don't you?
Yeah.
Who else is out with you?
Blaine.
Who else?
That's it. That's all who goes to school.
Who's out with her?
Steven.
And what's he doing?
Talking to her. Saying how much he wants for it.
How much what?
How much money he wants for it.
Okay. Did you guys stop and talk to her too?
No, we just went in our house.
And did Steve stay there with her?
For a little bit, then she left.
Now, is that what you saw, or is that what you're being told to say?
That's what I saw. She went out the driveway and then she turned left.
Now, you just asked me a question, Brandon. You think he did it? No, you just asked me that question. Why would you ask me that? Did what?
They raped her or whatever.
That he raped her? Did she go into his house, Brandon?
No.
Did she go into your house? Brandon. Did she go into your house? Where is she? Brandon, you're not telling me something.
She never came into my house.
Okay. Where is she? Brandon, listen. This girl's got a family, okay? They're really concerned. Did something happen that shouldn't have happened? Well, lying to me about things.
I ain't.
What do you mean you ain't?
I don't know where she is right now, or maybe she ran off with her friends.
Why is her vehicle in your land?
Someone put it there, like a
Yeah.
family member trying to get Steven in trouble.
Like another family member?
Or probably the old police officer. The one that put him in jail last time.
Whose fingerprints you think we're going to find in that van? Or in that truck of hers? Your fingerprint's going to be in there? Blaine's? Who's her? You never went near her car? Brandon, now you just told me that a family member might have put that truck there to frame Steven, right?
Yeah,
Her family. Why in the hell would her family do that?
because he might get like $36 million for,
Why would her family care about that?
maybe it was a setup.
Let's back up a little bit. When we were asking you about that school bus, why in your mind did you not want to tell us about seeing her? Let's start with that. Why did you not want to tell us that?
Because I had to think about it if I seen her or not. Because it was like a week ago, and I got bad memory.
Okay, but that Monday you're telling us that you saw her when you got off the school bus. And you and Blaine talked about that too, right? What did you guys say when you talked about it?
After they were done, we were going to go see how much Steven was going to sell it for, but we were saying that we were going to leave him alone and that.
Why were you going to leave him alone?
Brandon. Okay. You just tell the truth, okay? Well, we're going to talk to Blaine too. Don't worry about that.
That truck did not leave that place. It did not go out the driveway and take a left.
Brandon, what happened?
I'm saying that's what happened.
How soon after you got off the bus did that vehicle leave?
5 minutes. It takes us like 5 minutes to walk down the road.
So when you're walking down the road, is she leaving? Or when you're in the house, does she leave?
We're right by his trailer that he's going to move into. The one that's on the side of the road. Because we had to move on the side of the road so she could pass.
So you had to walk on the side of the road so she could pass by you. And you're absolutely sure she was driving that truck?
You just got done telling us, Brandon, that she was out taking pictures when you got there.
Yeah, that's what we seen.
No. When you got to your house, you went in and she still didn't leave for 5 minutes, you said. That's what you said. Now you're saying she was driving out when you were walking in. Brandon, I know you're scared, okay? I understand that, alright? I'm going to try to help you, okay?
Yeah, what, take Steven away from me?
No.
Like 18 years again?
No. Okay? I don't want that to happen, but I got to know the truth.
That is the truth.
Bottom line is, we don't want that to happen. And that's why we got to do this thoroughly, and you can't hide things, okay? Because if things don't make sense, we can't stop our investigation. Do you understand that? And what you're telling us isn't making sense. And I don't want you to get caught up in something that you don't deserve to be caught up in, okay? You're a young man, you got a long life ahead of you, okay? And I understand that maybe you don't trust the police, okay? But I'm here to tell you, I don't want to get things wrong, okay? We're trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. You understand?
Yeah, but everybody thinks that Steven was the last person that she's seen.
I don't... No. We're assuming that she was the last... That was the last person that she was scheduled... She was scheduled to go see other people after him, and she never made it to those other ones. Okay?
Well, I heard that someone said that she went to Green Bay to see
No.
someone.
That was her next scheduled stop, and she never made it that far. Okay? And now there's a truck on your land. Okay? So that's why we got to know exactly what you've seen. Okay? And nobody's saying that Steven did this. Okay? Nobody's saying that. But to get beyond Steven, we have to know the truth, okay? So why don't you tell me what happened to her?
I don't know what happened to her, but
Okay, tell me. Tell me what you know.
I know that I came home from school. I seen her there, walked in the house. 5 minutes later, she left and turned to look. Right. Wait. The ice system.
That's it. Brandon, I know you're still not telling me the truth. Because I know you look all choked up to me.
Just 'cause I'm sweating.
Yeah, are you warm? No, you look like you're... want to tell me something else.
Like what?
Like the truth.
I don't know the truth.
That's all I want from you, man.
I don't know where she is right now or nothing.
I think you do. Why don't you tell me?
I don't know where she is.
I think you know what happened. I think you have an idea what happened.
Who's Blaine?
Blaine's the brother.
Brother.
Blaine or Brian?
Blaine.
Which one's he?
The brother he walked in with.
Yeah.
You got Bobby,
Brian Blaine.
Brian, Blaine, and you. So there's 5 brothers altogether.
Yeah.
Where's Blaine at today?
With his boss.
Huh?
With his boss working.
Where does he work?
He's a landscaper.
Where?
By Lake Michigan there.
He's a landscaper, works for a landscaper by Lake Michigan.
Close to that, yeah.
Do you know what the guy's name is that he works for?
Mike Cornelli.
Who?
Mike Cornelli.
Mike Ronelli? Okay, he works for a Mike Ronelli Landscaping, and they're probably...
Is that girl alive, Brian?
I hope she is.
Is she?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do know Brian. Were you involved in this? You sure? Who was? Brandon. This is going to play itself out, man.
You said something about someone moving from one trailer to another. Who's moving?
Steven.
Where's he moving from and to?
Well, he was going to clean out some cars right where we live, and he was going to put it the house right there.
What's that now?
The house, he was going to put the trailer right by where we live. He was going to clean some cars out right where Avery Auto Salvage is there.
Okay.
He was going to put it right there.
Did he start doing some work down there to make that happen? Is there another trailer there?
Well, there's one there he's going to
Huh?
He might get rid of it and get a different one, but...
Okay, so not that he's moving from one trailer into another one. Just one location to another location. Yeah. Okay. He didn't do any improvement, like dig it up or anything like that? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, no big deal.
Brandon. Why don't you tell me what you know?
That's all I know.
Do you understand the severity of this? You understand how serious this is?
Yeah. How do you know what I felt when Steven was in jail? I felt bad for him.
Yes, I know. You probably did.
I know how they feel.
No, you don't. Not quite. Because you knew where Steven was. They don't know where their daughter is. They don't know where their sister is.
I don't either.
They want to know.
I told you where I think she is.
Where? No, you didn't.
I told you where she might be with her friends or whatever.
She ain't with her friends. Every one of her friends have been contacted. Anybody who's ever talked to her has been contacted. Because they're trying to find her. Yeah. Brandon. You know, mistakes happen. Bad things happen sometimes. You understand that? Sometimes it doesn't, people don't mean to make mistakes, but they do. Okay? The only way to make your mistakes right is by telling the truth. Okay? Now this isn't going to go away. You understand that? It's not going to go away. Okay, this is just the beginning. Why don't you tell me what you know? Tell me what you do know.
I told you already.
Tell it to me again.
We came home from school. We went in the house 5 minutes later. She left.
How do you know she left?
So I was watching.
You were watching her?
Yeah, because Glenn was there and he said to wait until he's done and she leaves. Go over there and talk to him.
Why didn't you go and talk to him? She went into his house, didn't she?
No.
Where'd they go?
She left and he went in the house.
She didn't leave. Brandon, she didn't leave. Where did she go? You do know, Brandon. You watched her. It's okay to be scared. Nobody has to know what we talk about. Okay?
Yeah, but I told you what I know. You still don't believe me.
That's because you're not telling me everything I don't believe.
That's all I know, though.
No, it's not all you know.
Yeah, I do.
You know something a little more, and you're just not going to tell me.
Bobby home when you get home Monday?
Usually he's going goose hunting.
When that lady was taking pictures, was Bobby home when you got home? Okay.
He goes goose hunting at 3 o'clock every day.
That's right.
Now you're at home and you're watching her out the window talk to your uncle, and you were going to go over there after she left.
But I didn't want to. I wanted to play games.
You and your brother both sat there and looked out the window at her and waited for her to leave so you could go in and see how much she asked for that truck. But then all of a sudden, once she leaves, then you don't feel like going over there anymore? You wanted to leave them alone. What does that mean, Brandon? I wanted to leave them alone. You said them. You said them. Why did you want to leave him alone?
Because I thought that he was tired and he wanted to rest.
What do you mean you thought he was tired?
From working.
Brandon. She went into that trailer, didn't she? And that still doesn't mean anything, okay?
Spence Brown.
Do you understand that? That doesn't mean anything. All that means is that she went into that trailer. That doesn't mean anything. Okay? Did she go into that trailer? Where did she go? She didn't leave, Brennan. Brennan, her truck's on your property. She didn't leave.
Someone could have planted it.
She didn't leave your property.
How do you know that?
Brandon, you weren't telling us the truth about coming off that bus and seeing her that day.
There's a reason for that.
Are you telling us the truth now? Why should we believe you? Why did you not tell us the truth from the beginning? Why would we lock you up? Did you do it? Do you know who did it? Do you think that her family's missing her? Think we'd want to find her?
Yeah.
Think she's cold?
I would help too if I wanted to find her.
Do you think she's cold?
Huh?
Think she's cold?
Yeah.
I think we should bring her back to her mom. What do you think? You gonna help us? Where's she at? Let's bring her home.
So the last time I seen her was when she went down the road.
Let's bring her home. No more games.
It ain't a game.
No, you're a man.
You're right, Brandon. This ain't a game. But you know what? There's a girl there, okay? And she's cold, she's scared, she don't know where she is. Okay? And she's got people who love her that are looking for her right now. You understand that?
Yeah.
And they want her back.
Whatever
Let's
way
do
she
the
is.
right thing. Let's do the right thing and give her back to her parents. Where she belongs, okay?
I don't know where she is right now.
Where was she?
Steven told us.
Did you help put that truck back there? Did you help cover it up? Steve put that truck back there?
He put that.
And I haven't been down in the pit for probably a year.
You said you were afraid because you thought we'd lock you up, right? What do you think the best thing to do here is to tell the truth? Or you just don't know?
Can you take a ride by the pharmacy? I'm
Brandon.
attempting to get information from you, so I'll call her, but I believe she may have had juvenile.
You seen a picture of her?
Yeah.
Okay, you seen her that day, right? Now there's something out. People don't need that don't know. Okay. Okay, she needs medicines on a daily basis. Okay. And we want to know if she needs to get that medicine. Okay? We want to get her the help she needs. She's not here anymore. We want to get her back to her parents, man. Why don't you help us do that?
What do I have to do?
You have to help us.
I told you whatever I know.
No. You started this conversation out with lies. You still haven't, you come clean so far, up to this point. I know you know more. I can see it in your eyes.
That's because they're watering.
Yeah. That's because you feel bad. And you should.
4-6. You have that, sure.
Has anybody told you to lie to us? Has anybody told you not to tell us about you seeing her when you got off the school bus? Why did you make it up in your own mind not to tell us that?
I think your mom's fight with Steven probably was something to do with this.
4-6. I believe my car was a tail.
Why did you guys come up here this weekend?
To make fight for
I'm sorry. Well, 130 West Love.
Brandon, were you involved in this?
131 West Front Apartment 16. I'm not real sure. It sounds like several.
Anybody you know involved in this?
I don't know who they were meeting last 2000 meeting around the
Why don't you tell me what you seen that day?
I don't know who I tried to contact this further than I just
3:30 every day that bus comes and drops you off? 3:45. 3:45, your bus pulls up, you and your brother Blaine get off the bus. What do you see?
Yeah, she's there.
Where's she at?
Looking at the van.
And who's with her?
Steven.
How long of a walk is it from where you get off the bus to where the van is?
5 minutes.
Okay, so you're walking up there, right? When you get up there to where you're going to your house? Is she there still?
Yeah.
Okay. You go right inside your house right away or you stay there?
I go in
And you guys keep an eye on them, right? What are they doing?
They're talking and Steven hands her the papers for the van.
Okay.
And she leaves and then
When he hands her the papers for the van, where are they? Standing outside? Is she in her vehicle?
standing outside.
Okay. Do you ever see Steven go up by her vehicle? And you said you saw her leave. From where? From inside your house? From where?
The side of the van.
Where were you standing?
In the house.
Okay, so you see her leave. Where are you at when you see her leave?
By the sink getting a drink.
Okay, so you look out the window and you see her leave. Before you told us you were walking down the driveway and you had to actually leave from the driveway towards the grass so she could go by you, right? Why did you tell us that? Do you understand where I'm coming from? What's the real story here?
This one.
Huh?
This one.
Okay, so why did you not tell us the truth about when you saw her leaving?
I was scared.
Okay, let's get beyond being scared. Let's get beyond the idea of you getting in trouble and going to jail, because it's not going to happen, okay? Tell us anything more. Did you actually see her leave or did she stay there?
I actually seen her leave.
Where was the van parked? Just how far from your house?
Probably maybe a yard.
Okay, so the van's parked in your yard, basically. And she's out there with Steve. Where was her truck parked?
Right to like on the other side of the road.
Grab me that notebook. Draw me a picture of where your house is, where the school bus dropped you off, where Steven's house is, and where she was when you seen her.
She was right there. The van was like right there, and there's trees like right here.
Okay.
And there's her driveway. And the bus drops us off right here.
Whose house is this?
Chucky's, and her grandma's is right here.
Okay. Where's Steven's house?
Right here.
Okay. So, her and Steven are where?
Right here.
Okay, and that's where your van is. Where do you walk?
Walk right this way.
Okay. Close enough to hear them talking? Okay, you went in the house? Yeah? Okay. And you're in there about 5 minutes?
Yeah, the sink is right there.
Okay.
Bedroom's right there. Mom's bedroom. And the kitchen's here.
Alright. So, she's 1 yard from your house? This is 1 yard, 3 feet. Did she come in your house at all? She talked to you at all? She never said one thing to you?
Maybe she's seen us, but that's it.
She seen you, but she didn't say anything. Okay, so she's out there for 5 minutes talking to Steve. Then what?
And she walks over here, and she drives off.
Was Steve in the van with her? Or in the car? Steve didn't go with her.
Did Steve come over by you after she left? Did you stay in your mom's house the whole time then after he left? Steve did not come over by you? So when she left and you're watching her leave, Steve did not come over by you. How long did you stay in your house after she left? You're playing games, you said, or something, right? How long do you think you were staying at the house?
Playing games.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 hours a day.
So that Monday after she left, when you stayed at the house playing games for 2 hours, Steve did not come over. Did you see Steve at all the rest of that day?
Yeah.
Where at?
In my house. He came over and he needed some help to push the Jeep into his garage because he was fixing it for Grandpa.
What time was that?
Oh, it's 7 or 8.
How'd you help push him in? Push it in?
Pushed it with their hands and
Where do you have to go get that Jeep to bring it up by the garage?
it was right by the garage.
It was always there?
Okay. Brandon, let's get back to, you were gonna wait and watching, and you were waiting for her to leave, so you could go and see how much your uncle wanted for that vehicle, right?
Yeah, because he said before that he was going to give it to us, or fix it up for us, and so we can drive it to school. So he decided that it was too bad of a shape, and he was going to sell it.
Okay, so you want to know how much he wanted for it. Was that what the fight was about between your mom and him? Is that he was supposed to fix it up for you guys? He decided he was going to sell it instead? Yeah? Okay. And you didn't go over to talk to your uncle to see how much it was worth? Or how much you wanted? Because why?
I was just going to leave him alone, so see
You were going to leave him?
if anybody was going to buy it or not.
You were going to leave him alone. You're going to leave him alone for something. You feel guilty right now? That you didn't help that girl? Is that what the problem is? I think it is, because you're a good kid.
That ain't what some people say.
Well, I've been talking to you for quite a while now. And I could see in your eyes that you feel terrible about something. I think that you might have wanted to help her. And you just didn't know how to do it or what to do. It's not your fault. But now you can do the right thing. You can help us find her, okay?
I don't know where she is.
Okay, but you can give us an idea what happened to her. Right, Brian?
Maybe that one person that's on TV, that one girl with the axe or something.
Mm-hmm.
Was standing in the road and then maybe she stopped and got in her car and they tried to hit her or something. And probably killed her and maybe tried to get Steven for it.
I think we're done. Okay. Done. I'm going to talk to him outside for a second. I'll be right back.
I want to introduce you to somebody, okay? This is Kim Skurlinski. Hi. He investigates for the state of Wisconsin, okay? I just wanted to introduce you to him and have him tell you, and have you tell him what you told us so far.
I came from school, got off the bus, went home, waited 5 minutes, and then she was talking to Steven about the van, and she left. He went in the house for 2 or 3 hours. He came over by me, asked for some help to move a Jeep into his garage, and I did, and then
What did the Jeep look like?
gray, like a boxcar, hard top.
Okay. You did say, however, that you came home from school, right? Okay. She was. Why don't you hand me that drawing you made for me? You got dropped off here, right? Okay. That's your uncle's house. That's your grandma's house. You walked down the road, and then you walked into your driveway and into the house. She was right here. Her car was here, and your uncle was with her. You went in the house and you were by the sink, by the window, and you watched her for 5 minutes because you were waiting to see your uncle, Stephen. When she left, you were ready to go and see how much he was going to charge for the van, right? You say she leaves in her vehicle, right? And then you decided not to go and bother your uncle because you thought he was tired, right? Right? Yes? Is that what you're saying? Okay. All of a sudden, on an hour, you decide you don't want to bother your uncle because you think you might be tired?
I was gonna wait and see if anybody wanted it because our mom needed the money. She was down.
But now you think that maybe someone picked her up and hit her with an axe?
That one person that's on TV.
The person that's on TV might have picked her up somewhere and hit her with an axe in the head? That's pretty coincidental, don't you think?
What person on TV?
Oh, there's a guy in Manitowoc that hit his girlfriend.
Yeah, living girlfriend, 35-year-old female, Manitowoc. It's a whole different issue. City of Manitowoc.
Except the only problem there, Stephen, is the guy who hit his girlfriend with the axe. That didn't happen until just Friday. All this stuff took place on Monday, right? All this stuff took place on Monday, right? The other stuff all took place on Friday. It did, I'm telling you. Okay? I'm not asking you. I'll tell Kim just the same way I'm telling you. Or I've been telling you. That I think you feel real bad, don't you? I think you know something probably happened to her, don't you? Just got done telling me you don't want her to be cold, and you thought she was going to be cold. Right? Now, you don't think you're a good kid, but I think you're being somewhat honest with us, at least. I don't think you're being all the way honest. And I know you're scared.
Because everybody in my family calls me lazy because I don't do nothing.
Well, you go to school, don't you?
My grades are bad though.
What do you like to do?
I just like playing games.
That's something.
Yeah, but they said that's a bad idea. I told her that they make a lot of money though.
That's right. Did you know the name of this girl? You didn't know it? Did you know it then? No? Well, her name's Teresa. Teresa's 25. She's got a lot of family and a lot of friends that are really worried about her. You understand that, right? And they want her back. One way or the other. Okay? Understand that, don't you? Do you want to help us get her back? Why don't you do that? Okay. What happened to her? Where's the last time you seen her?
That Monday.
Where'd she go?
She left.
With who?
By herself.
Did you see her go in Uncle Steve's house at all? Did you see them arguing? Fighting?
Did she fall and get hurt, maybe?
No.
After she left, did he come over by you?
Like 2 hours later.
2 hours later? Not right away. Was Bobby home when you got home? Nobody was home when you got home?
Just me and Blaine.
You and Blaine, that's it.
But you gotta understand, Brandon, okay? We don't want you to tell us anything that you didn't see, okay? If you've seen something, I want you to tell us, because that doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's in trouble, okay? A lot of different things can happen to somebody. Could be an accident, could be a mistake. Something accidentally could have happened and somebody got nervous, okay? They got nervous and didn't think right away and decided to do something that they probably shouldn't have done. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, on her truck or whatever it is, you might find Steven's prints, but that's right by the door.
Okay.
How do you know that?
He told me that he might have touched her car, but that's it. Or lean against it.
What happened to that gray Jeep that you helped him put in the garage?
He's still fixing it.
Still in there?
What happens if we find his prints inside the car? Think that's possible?
Probably.
Why do you think that's possible?
I think there might not be
But you also think there might be. Why?
Maybe inside by the window, that's it. So what would happen if we find anything, so?
It's not about prints right now, okay? See, what I'm saying is, accidents can happen, okay? Maybe she went inside of Steven's house. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she tripped and hit her head on something. And Steven, being afraid to go back to prison or something, decides, oh, what am I going to say? You know? Things like that happen. Accidents happen. Okay, but we need to know everything about what happened so we can figure that out, okay? We're not trying to get anybody in trouble. We're just trying to get a girl back to her family, okay? That's it. And I think you're a good enough person to help us with that.
What did you guys do when he came over 2 or 3 hours later?
We helped him with the Jeep into his garage.
And then where did you have supper that night?
Over by my house.
At your house? Where did he have supper that night?
By his house.
Did he go to Grandma's house? No. Did he eat alone, do you know? Did you see him after supper? When's the next time you saw him?
The next morning, because he drove up there and he talked to us a little bit.
Before school? Okay.
What did he say to you?
That his blazer is going to be gone in a few days. Or someone's going to buy it.
Is his blazer still down there?
Just wait.
Okay, we're gonna bring it back. That's yours, right?
Brandon, appreciate your help. Huh? Yeah, I know you're scared, okay? And I can appreciate it.
Sometimes I get shy.
Yeah, I understand that.
What grade you in? What grade you in? 9th? 10th?
Your grades ain't that great, you said? 3 Fs? Well, that ain't too bad.
519 minute? 10-8 from that stop will be 10-5 in the passenger back to the cabin.
Yeah, when you were standing in the kitchen by the sink? Yeah. Was Blaine standing there with you?
No, he was watching TV.
He was watching TV? So you're the only one that stood by the window and watched. Brent, you're the only one that was standing by the window and watching? Yeah. Okay. So pretty much you and Steve are the only ones who knew what happened there? Yeah. Okay. Does Steve know that?
523 out at impound.
Your uncle doesn't know if you were standing in the window or not?
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know? Okay.
You guys head to the Star? Yeah, what are you getting?
Soda.
Mountain Dew?
Did you tell your mom about what you seen that day? You haven't told anybody?
Just you guys.
Just us? Okay, well, we'll keep it between us. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay? Said Blaine's 17? And he's working today, you said? Okay. Jesus. It's a tow truck. I think we can go straight out through.
I gotta use the restroom. All right. I'll sit for a bit.
You don't know if my car's done yet?
I'm not sure. Shouldn't be much longer though. Shouldn't be much longer. I would think by the end of today it'll be ready. What car was it again?
Grand Am.
Grand Am. Okay. That would be my guess. Those guys work pretty fast.
Are they able to deliver it by Earl?
I'm sorry?
Engineer.
By Earl's where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That shouldn't be a problem. Like we talked about, the veranda, Remember that again? So you still want to talk with us, you said? Yes? Okay. All right. So what were we talking about before?
Keep my pen.
Oh, geez, probably. What was feeling those things on you?
I may be taking a few notes, okay, but we certainly want to address the, the weapon thing. That's what the calendar was for.
So there was a 22 in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. And whose was that?
Rolly Johnson,
Rolly Johnson?
Yeah.
Where was that kept?
hanging up in my bedroom.
Hanging up in your bedroom. How long have you lived there, Steve?
I don't know.
Well, have you lived there since, for a year, 2 years, 3 years?
Probably over a year.
Probably over a year? Okay. Prior to that, where were you living?
In a shack.
In the ice shack? Okay. Who are you living with there now?
By myself.
By yourself? What about your girlfriend?
My girlfriend's in the county jail.
Okay. Prior to that, was she living with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. So a little over a year, around a year you've been living there.
Probably somewhere, I don't know.
And the 22 is
Rolly
Rolly Johnson's. He just forgot it there, just left it there, or what?
Well, he's got a lot of stuff there.
There's a lot of stuff there. Okay. Have you ever been out shooting it, just target practicing or anything?
No.
No? Okay. What about any other shooting or anything like that?
No.
Okay, because I talked to Earl, but he said you guys on Friday were doing a little target practice, sighting in a gun for...
Yeah, he was, yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
He had mentioned that you had been shooting it too?
No.
No?
No, he was good.
Okay, what were you guys shooting at?
Second cars out there.
Second cars?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of gun was that?
36, I think.
30-06. You sighted in for deer hunting or something? Okay, well, coming up pretty soon. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it was as warm as it's been, I tell you.
Yeah.
So that was Friday you guys were sighting it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time of day was that on Friday?
Sometime in the afternoon.
Afternoon, after
After
lunch?
12 o'clock, yeah.
Okay. Where were you doing that? Like by the house or down in the junkyard, or where were you sighting it in?
Down by the crush cars.
Down by the crush cards? What were you shooting at?
It was shooting at a door and a wall.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, he hit it.
You did? Wow, that's pretty good. How far away were you?
I don't know, 50 yards maybe.
50 yards?
Oh, somewhere, I don't know.
That's pretty good. So explain, I'm not sure, I was only down in the junkyard once. Where exactly are the crushed cars?
They're behind Chucky down the road.
Behind Chucky down the road. That road goes behind...
Down in the pit.
Goes down in the pit. And so the road goes like this.
Yeah.
And where are the crushed cars? And here's Chuck's place.
Then the crush cars are right below the hill.
Right below the hill.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a crusher there too?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were shooting from where at the crushed cars?
Earl parked a truck someplace in here.
Uh-huh.
Up by the front road in cars.
Sure.
And we're shooting out.
Okay. Shoot that way. There's a bunch of crushed cars down there,
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
Where did those come from? Did you crush those or who crushed those?
I mean, Earl crushed some and then he crushed some and
Is there-
there's still some on top that he crushed, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys normally crush your own cars or does somebody usually crush them?
Probably Norris.
Norv does? How come you decided to crush them this time yourself?
Well, he left the crusher there.
Oh, okay.
He said, if we want to use it, we can use it.
So you just, is there a key in that thing or something?
Yeah.
So you just, he doesn't mind if you use it?
No.
Okay. I noticed the one time I was down there that there was a car in there, in the crusher. A blue car.
Yeah.
Who crushed that one?
I did.
You did? When did you crush that one?
I don't remember.
Like last week or something, or
Uh,
today's Wednesday? Did you crush it yesterday? No, obviously not, or if you couldn't have crushed it since Saturday, right? So let's think about before Saturday. You went up north when did you go to leave going north?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, about what time?
Well, after 6, someplace in there.
Okay. Did you drive up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Who went with you?
My mom
Your
and
mom?
Brian.
Did they all ride with you, or
Yeah.
in which car did you drive up there?
My grandma.
Okay. How'd your truck get up there, that flatbed?
Chucky brought that up Friday night.
So Chucky was there all day Friday, and he came up Friday night,
Yeah.
and you came up Saturday morning? Okay. All right. So,
But how many times do you need this story though?
I haven't.
I told it 100 times already.
I know. I haven't heard it though, Steve, you know. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. It's only,
I'm getting sick of saying it all.
I know, but it's only fair if I know it from you, because if I go off and other people are saying, you know, that's not a good thing. Okay, so I'd rather know it, because if, let's say somebody else tells me something and you screw a little bit of the story up, that's not fair to you. Okay, so I want to hear it from you, so I know exactly what happened. You know how the old game telephone works?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want that to happen, you know, so I want to hear directly from you, okay, just so I know. So on Friday, Saturday morning you go up north, so let's go back to Friday. Did you crush that car on Friday?
No.
Okay, how about Thursday?
I don't remember what day it was.
Okay, was it last week? It doesn't look like it was in there real long, but.
No, it wasn't there that long.
Okay.
It could have been the week before, it could be that week. I don't remember.
Okay. Remember what kind of car it was in there?
I don't remember that either.
No.
I know it's blue.
Okay, do you usually leave them in there after you crush them, or do you usually take them out, or?
No, mostly take them out.
Mostly take them out. Okay.
But I don't think, Saturday I was in a hurry, and I took it down there and I just pushed the crusher down and I took off.
Okay.
Went back up.
All right.
There was only one car in the garage, and I didn't want to get in the garage, so I took it down there.
Okay, and you don't know what day it was?
I don't remember what day.
Okay. Well, let's go back to last week a little bit, okay? Let's go back to Monday of last week, okay? This girl from the Auto Trader, she had come out to take some pictures of the car or your sister's van. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start early that morning. What happens early that morning? What time do you get up that Monday?
Between 6 and 6:30.
6 and 6:30? Okay. And what do you do when you get up?
Take a shower, get dressed. Then by 7:30, or somewhere in there, then I go up.
You go up? You go up by mom? Okay. What do you do by mom?
I sit up there for a little while and.
Do you have breakfast?
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I do have a drink of soda.
Okay.
I
So,
started at 8 o'clock and
okay.
I went to 11, then went home.
So you start at 8 in the morning, you work till 11, okay, and then you did what?
I went home.
Okay.
I did a couple of phone calls. I talked to my fiance's lawyer and that.
Okay.
Talked to him, I think, once or twice.
Once or twice, okay. From your cell phone or from your regular phone, or?
My cell phone.
Cell phone. You use cell phone a lot?
Yeah, they tell you what.
I do all the time, and my bills are just horrendous, because, you know, yours probably are too, I mean, especially in the business and stuff, I would think,
Well, they mostly don't call me on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Mostly Chucky their own, so.
Okay. You guys got a group plan or something, or no? You just each have your own?
What's on one account?
One account, that's for the business or something, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you went up there at 11 o'clock and you made some phone calls, you said, to your girlfriend's attorney. Who else did you call? Okay. Did you call anybody early that morning? Like before you went to work or in there sometime, or?
Well, I called Auto Trader.
Called Auto Trader that morning?
I set up the appointment.
Okay. What time did you call? 9:30. Did you call from your house or?
I'll call for myself.
While you were down at work or whatever? Okay. You set up the appointment for somebody to come out?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did they tell you that somebody would come out with?
She told me she don't know if she got her information already. It might be this Monday or next Monday.
Okay. Who did you call? You remember?
Arbitrator.
I mean, the office, or did you call the photographer?
The office.
The office. Okay. So they said it might be this Monday or the next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What did you tell them it was Steve calling, that you got a car to sell or a truck to sell or what?
Only Barbara's now, put on Barbara's name.
Okay.
Barbara's vehicle.
And Barbara's your sister?
Yeah.
And what's her last name again? John?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you call her about 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8:30.
8:30. And then you do what? You just go back to work or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it only took a second. And then I called, I don't know, another time. And she told me that she was coming.
Who did you call? You called somebody else?
Arbitrator.
You called Auto Trader? Another time? What time was that?
I don't remember.
Would that have been like after the first call? So like an hour after, 2 hours after?
It could be after I got home.
Okay, after you got home from, after 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, you said that you got home at 11 o'clock and you called your girlfriend's attorney a couple times?
I did that probably, I don't know what time it was, sometime in there.
Well, let's think about the second time you called Auto Trader. Was that, you think it was when you got home after 11?
I think so.
That's what you think?
I think so. I'm sure about that.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I understand. What did they tell you the second time you called?
That she was coming out.
She was coming out, okay. All right.
And I think I tried to call her on her cell phone, and she didn't answer it.
Okay, you tried calling her on her cell phone?
Yeah.
Where did you get her cell phone number from?
From Arbitrator.
Oh, they gave you her cell phone number? Okay. So you tried calling her on her
Quite a
cell phone?
while ago.
Oh, so you've had it for a while?
Yeah,
Oh,
quite a
okay.
while.
Sure, sure. So you tried calling her on her cell phone, she doesn't answer.
No.
Do you have lunch then or something, or by your mom or anything that day?
No.
Okay, what'd you do then after you called her, that she didn't answer?
I think I just waited.
Just waited? Waited for her to show up, you mean, or, okay, no. Okay, how many times did you try calling her?
No, 2 or 3 times. Because I think after she left, I think I tried to call her. Because I wanted to call and tell her I wanted another picture.
After she left, what do you mean after she left?
After she left, after she took the picture and everything.
Oh, okay, so you called her back?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she didn't answer either.
So I just want to get this straight. So you called her once, she didn't answer. Okay, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then did you call her again, or did she just show up?
No, she just showed up.
She just showed up, okay. What were you going to sell?
Then we wanted a van.
The van?
I took pictures of.
Okay. Where was the van parked?
Between me and Barbara at a driveway.
By the driveway between you and Barbara? Okay. So she shows up, what time?
Most time it's between 2 and 3 o'clock.
Have
This time it was between 2 and 2:30.
So she shows up between 2 and 2:30?
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay. You'd met her before, is that correct?
A year.
I'm
A little
sorry?
over a year.
A little over a year?
Yeah, or a year, somewhere in there.
You met her about a year or a little over a year ago?
Yeah, she's been
Okay.
coming out.
She'd come out before. How many times has she been to your house?
15 or somewhere in there.
15 times?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Um,
Time before that, I put a Pontiac in there, and that was 3 o'clock when she came out.
The time before that, you put
Yeah,
Pontiac
she
in there?
called.
Okay, when was that you put the Pontiac in there?
Could have been the week before, or the week before that.
The week before last week, you mean? So she came out that time too?
Yeah.
Okay, so week before Monday she came out, so like 2 Mondays ago or so?
It could have been a Monday ago or Monday before that.
Okay, and that was a Pontiac Grand Am?
No,
Grand Prix?
Grand Prix.
Grand Prix. So first you'd call her that time, she comes out and she take pictures of the Grand Prix?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second time you called her out to take pictures of the van?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you had met her before?
Well, a lot of times.
A lot of times. What was her name again? I forget her name now again.
Teresa.
Teresa, that's it, Teresa. So you had her cell phone number for a while then?
Yeah.
Okay. So Teresa comes out the second time to take pictures of the van, and the van's parked between you and your sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And does she take the picture?
Yeah.
She does. How many pictures does she take, do you think?
This one.
Okay, just one. Were you there outside when she took the picture, or what?
I was coming out.
You're coming out, where were you coming out from?
From the trailer.
From whose trailer?
Where I live.
Where you live? Okay, so you come out of the trailer and you see her doing what?
She took the picture and then she wrote down the serial number.
She wrote down the serial number? Okay. So she writes down the serial number, she takes the picture, and then how much was the charge for that?
$40.
$40, yeah. She comes into the house then?
No.
Okay, she doesn't come into the house? Okay. How do you pay her?
In cash.
In cash? Where did you pay
And with
her?
a slip of paper with the article on it.
Okay. What article?
The 89 van for sale.
Oh, okay, I understand. The ad, okay. So you paid her $40, and where did you pay her the money?
Right there on that van.
By the van?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she come into the house that day?
No.
Never?
No.
And after you pay her the $40, what happens next?
She got her vehicle. I followed her and she gave me that book.
She what?
She gave me that auto trader book.
Okay.
So
she's
she over and get it.
So you came over and got the book?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you pay her? Outside the car?
Yeah.
So, was she standing outside the van?
When I paid her, yeah.
When you paid her, she's standing outside the van? That's right?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's outside the van, you're outside the van, and she pays you $40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I paid her $40.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry, you paid her $40, right? My mistake. Was Barbara home?
No, she was working.
How about any of Barbara's kids?
Bobby was home.
Okay, how do you know Bobby was home?
Miss Trump was home.
His truck was home. Okay, did you talk to Bobby before that?
I think earlier I did.
You talked to him?
I don't remember.
Okay. If you don't remember, that's okay. So you talked to Bob, you may have talked about it earlier, but anyway, you're outside, she's outside, and you pay her $40. Okay. And then what happens?
Well, then she got in her vehicle.
She got in her vehicle?
And she got the book. And I told her I didn't need no paperwork no more since the Pontiac. So, the book is good. I got no problems. That's just more garbage around me.
Okay.
So she's been keeping that.
Okay. Did you guys talk a little bit? She said, I heard she was a pretty nice girl, I guess.
Just mostly it was high and, by.
Well, she's been there 15 times. I mean, usually when somebody's been by my house 15 times, you kind of get to know them a little bit, small talk at least. At least in my experience. Is that the case with you and her? I mean,
No, not really.
No?
It's mostly the same thing over and over.
Okay.
Hi.
Did you ever invite her into the house?
And she would stand by the door or something.
She would stand by the door?
That's a long time ago.
Long time ago?
Yeah.
How long ago?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't remember what time it was.
So on Monday at 2:30, she shows up, and she's there for about how long?
Within 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
More or less.
So she takes a picture, you come outside, she and you are both outside, you give her the money, she goes and gets in her truck, and then gives you an Auto Trader magazine, is that right? Okay. Is she in the truck or out of the truck when she gives you the magazine?
She's in the truck.
She's in the truck now, okay. Then what happens next?
Then she gave me the book, shut the door. I walked to the house. I put the book on the computer. I came back out. And I was gonna walk over to Bobby. But then his vehicle was gone.
So you walk in the house, you put the magazine on, you come out, and Bobby's vehicle's gone?
Bobby's vehicle's gone.
Okay.
And then I looked up that road and I seen her, which was on the road and turned.
You looked up by the road, where were you standing?
And then we'll kind of in the driveway.
You're standing in the driveway, in the middle of your driveway?
Yeah.
And from there you looked down the road, you said?
Yeah.
And you saw what?
And she was almost by the end of the road. She had a signal light turn.
Teresa, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Which signal light she had on, right or left?
The left.
The left.
She had one towards the high system.
You didn't see any other cars? Just Teresa's?
No, just Teresa's.
Okay. So she's the only car you saw on the road turning left?
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta pay attention to it.
Sure. I understand. Okay, what did you do after that?
I think we went back in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Watched the news, the radio, ate something.
What'd you eat?
I was not either. I think some bologna and that.
Bologna, yeah.
But just a hair later, my mom came down.
When?
My mom came down.
Okay, what time?
A little bit later.
A little bit later? Like how long later?
10 minutes.
Okay, so Teresa was there for about 5 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
So that would make it, what, about 2:35 or so?
No, between 2 and 2:30.
2 and 2:30,
That
okay.
could have been
You're not sure?
5 after, 10 after, quarter after.
Not sure of the time.
I
Okay,
am
so
sure.
Teresa's there about 5 minutes, and you go in the house, and your mom comes down. How long after Teresa leaves does your mom come down?
It wasn't long. 5, 10 minutes.
5, 10 minutes, okay. And what happens when your mom comes down?
She brings me my mail.
Brings you your mail?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what?
She gave me my mail. I looked at it. And I sat on the golf cart and then talked for a minute or something.
Where was the golf cart?
She drove by in my driveway.
Your mom brought the golf cart down?
Yeah.
Okay. So you sat in the golf cart with your mom,
I think I did.
and you looked at the mail?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
She just stayed for a little bit, then she went back.
Okay. What did you do then?
Went back in the house with my mail.
Okay. And then what?
I don't know, was the radio, watch TV,
Okay.
or something.
Did you do that all night, or what else did you do that night?
Well,
I mean, did you
I
maybe
did,
clean the house, did you take out the garbage, burn some garbage, go down and see your brother?
I burned on my burner barrel for quite a while.
You didn't
I
burn?
had, I put some, 2 cases, one Mountain Dew, one Pepsi. But, been there for a couple of days already.
Where'd you put that?
That was in the burner barrel.
Okay. Where's the burning barrel? Front or
That's
back?
in the front.
Could you explain that for me, please? You said you hadn't burned anything in your barrel for a little while. You put a case of Mountain Dew and Pepsi in there?
Yeah, empty.
Okay.
Empty, that cardboard.
Yeah.
Some cases, you know.
Okay.
You know,
Where was that burning barrel?
in front.
In the front. Okay. Did you burn anything else besides? Did you burn anything that night?
No.
You didn't burn anything that night?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Have you burned, when did you burn the burning barrel last before that?
Been a while.
Been a while, like maybe a week or so, or 2 weeks?
Probably
or-
longer than a week.
Probably longer than a week since you burned the burning barrel? Okay. Is there any other burning barrels over there?
Not like me, no.
No? Okay.
And that was the brush in the back.
There's brush in the back? Is it a brush pile or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I looked at it from, I read out there, they're cleaning it, so
Okay.
I told them to clean it up, get rid of that brush and put it in that.
Did you burn that yet?
Yeah, that was
Where is that in relation to your house?
just right across the lane there.
Right across the lane. I'm not sure what you mean.
Here's-
In front of the house, you mean? Or in back of the house?
In the back.
In back of the house, way in back?
Well, in that field.
In the field, yeah, okay. Because in back of your house, there's, you know where your dog is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not there, other side.
Okay, the other side, opposite of where your dog
Yeah.
is? Okay.
West side that would be then?
Probably the north side.
North side would be like the front of the house.
Yeah, we're kind of.
You're kind of on a
the
corner.
side, yeah.
Okay.
On the corner, yeah.
So this is your house here, okay, my arm, okay? The road comes down here, your sister's house is here, and your driveway's in here.
Yeah.
Okay, your driveway's in here.
Yeah.
So where was that brush that you burned?
Well, that brush was all from over here.
Over here.
And I burned it over here.
Where's the dog? Point where the dog was.
The dog is along the house, yeah.
Dog is over here?
Yeah. It's right by the dog.
Okay.
Brushes?
Yeah.
The brush is, I thought you said the brush was over here.
That's where we all did it from.
Okay.
The brush.
So where did you burn it?
By the dog.
By the dog here? Okay. And when did you burn that? Like last week or week before, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
During the week.
During the week? Which week? Like last week, you mean?
No.
Okay.
It must have been the week before.
The week before? Okay. Remembering what last week was, Friday, Saturday, you went up north, so that week before that, you didn't burn it?
No.
No?
The week before that.
Okay. So there hasn't been any fires going there for over a week then?
Yeah.
Okay. Over a week.
I threw a couple of tires in there too.
That was over a week ago. That was before Teresa was at your house?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So last time you burned anything was over a week ago before Teresa was at your house.
Yeah.
And then you burned some brush. And what else did you burn? You said some tires?
Yeah, there was some tires there.
Okay. Those babies really smoke when you burn them, huh?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
You just burn to get rid of them or to get the rubber off?
No, there were, I had a couple of them laying around.
Okay.
Something you ain't supposed to do, but I did it. A lot of people burn them.
Yeah, a lot of people burn stuff. They're not supposed to burn plastic either. A lot of people do it. They burn their garbage, they burn plastic, you know, so be it. Don't worry about that. I don't care about that. Don't worry about if you're tired. But the tires, why do you burn the tires?
Well, I had some laying around, they were no good.
Just to get rid of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there rims with them or just tires or what?
Just tires.
What else did you burn there that day?
My garbage.
Garbage?
Yeah.
Okay. But that was well over a week ago?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I haven't had much garbage. Mostly eating up my mom now.
Sure. So you burned that well over a week ago, and what else is in there? You got some garbage, you got some brush, you got some tires, anything else in there? No? No. Okay. Well, let's go back to that Monday we were talking about. We kind of got off track here, okay? So you said that your mom came over, she gave you the mail. And by this time, Teresa was gone.
Yeah.
And you went in the house and you looked at your mail, right?
Yeah.
And you said you listened to music and watched TV. Did you do anything else that night?
Well, I remember spending some time with my Barbara, because they got that deer.
Okay. And that was the same day? On Monday, or?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think it was? Same day on Monday, okay. Who got the deer?
Bobby did.
You shoot it, or?
No, somebody hit it up the road.
Okay. You said before that Bobby was gone. What time who first came home over by Barbara's house that night? Do you know?
I don't know.
Who normally comes home during the day first? Do you know that?
The boys.
The boys from school? Okay. What time do they usually come home?
3:30, 4:45.
Okay.
Somewhere there.
Can I ask one question? I'm backing way up because I don't have no one there to answer about it. You said that you called her because you had another vehicle that you wanted her to take a picture of?
Yeah.
Which vehicle was that?
Well, I wanted to put the loader in, the one that's sitting up the road. It's been sitting there for quite a while.
The motor?
Yeah. had it been from the salvage yard.
It's sitting on your road? You drive there?
Yeah, but a fence up, but impound.
Okay. There's a loader there.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, right before the trailer, that house trailer, that blue one there,
Yeah,
that's right before that.
okay. Did she come back and take pictures of that, or?
She never asked for it.
So when she left, did you call her right after she left, or how long after she left?
Well, probably after my mom came down.
After your mom came
Yeah.
down? How long was your mom there?
5-10 minutes, I mean.
Okay. After your mom leaves and goes home, then you call her again and about the loader,
Yeah,
but she doesn't answer?
no.
So how many times did you call her in total that day?
2-3 times.
And that call was just before your mom came down?
Just after?
Or just after, for the loader?
Oh, for the loader, it was after my mom came down.
Okay. I gotta let him catch up a little bit. So let's go back to that night. You said you were at home and you listened to some music and watched some TV. Do you remember what TV shows you watched on Monday night?
Well, I really don't watch TV shows. Watch mostly like country music and some shows.
Okay. Do you have cable or
Yeah.
something? Okay. Were you home all night by yourself then?
You know.
Nobody else
Well,
got
I went
home?
over by Barbara, yeah.
But you went over by Barbara. You went
Well,
over?
yeah,
What time did you go by Barbara? You said you went over to look at the deer. What time did you go over there?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I know Earl and Bob Fabian came down.
Earl and Bob
Golf
Fabian.
cart.
Okay. When?
I don't know, around 5 o'clock or something.
5 o'clock?
Somewhere there. But he was supposed to be still working or something, or was on the edge at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Who's Bob Fabian?
My brother's wife's sister's husband.
Got it. Brother's wife, sister's husband. Got it. So Bob and who come down? Bob Fabian
Bob and Earl.
and Earl.
Yeah, Earl was driving around.
And they came down what time? Before you went to your sister's or after?
Well, after.
After. Okay, so you went to your sister's, then you went where?
He came over first.
You came over first?
After that, then I went to Barbara.
Okay. So what did they do when they came down?
They stopped for a minute. And then they were riding around with a go-kart. They're looking for, I don't know, rabbits or something, I don't know.
Okay, looking for rabbits.
I can't remember what he was looking for.
Okay. So they leave, then you go over by Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay. How long are you over in Barbara?
Probably not too long. Because then they had to go get that deer.
Here. Okay.
It was dark out already, or almost dark or something.
All right. And what did you do?
Well, I came back home.
Okay. What did you do?
I don't remember.
Did you do anything that night? Did you go anywhere after you came home from Barbara's house?
No, I mostly was there, from there. Then went to deer, and I sat there listening to the radio, the country music when I got on.
So the deer was there when you got there?
Not the first time, no, they had the deer.
Okay.
So they called Barbara, and she said she had to go get a deer.
Okay. Okay, so that night, after you're done with the deer, you go back home and you do what?
Mostly waiting. I stayed close there because Jody called me. She called me the first time, I think around 5 o'clock or something. And 9 o'clock or something.
Jody called you around 9 o'clock?
Yeah, somewhere there.
Okay.
8 o'clock, whatever it was.
Well, it's either 8 or 9, Jody calls you,
Yeah.
somewhere in
I'm trying to be home when I tell her to call.
Okay. Because you can't call her?
No.
Okay, and then what happens after you talk to Jody?
I don't remember.
Did you do anything else noteworthy that night at all, that you can remember, anything at all, or did you just go to bed, or did you clean, or what?
I don't think none of this. I sit around, one time I just sit around, I go back and forth by Barbara, come home. When she's gonna call, I hurry up, go home. I stayed there for a little while till they got the deer all cleaned up.
Okay.
In the house talking and shooting the shit.
So did you help things there?
No.
No.
I know they had a mess in the garage.
I'll bet. I'll bet. That's where they skinned it, in the garage and everything, where they do all that stuff.
I don't know what
Right,
they
throw the garbage,
I don't know
most
if
people
that's
do.
took where they got it from.
Yeah.
Got it down right
Oh,
there.
they're not right there. So you're just skinning it at the house now. That still makes a mess.
Yeah.
But you said you didn't have to help that.
No.
I don't blame
Barbara
you.
did that and Bobby did that.
Yeah, that's a mess. So what time do you think you went to bed that night?
My father was in bed at 9 o'clock,
9 o'clock?
something like that. Because then I lay there with the TV on and
What did you watch? Do you remember?
wanted to go through the channels, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Anything specific you can remember that you watched that night?
There was a couple things on the sex programs.
Sex programs? Oh, like pornography, you mean?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
What channels are those on, do you have?
Between 501 to 512.
Don't you have to pay per show though, or not? Or you just, you have
No,
to
I
be
got-
subscribed to them?
yeah.
Okay,
Got a package.
I understand. So you watch them from like 9 o'clock till when?
10:30.
10:30, okay. Do you remember which ones they were? Were they movies or a specific show on those that you like to watch?
Two women.
Two women? Okay. Was that what you're watching that night, something with two women?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what it was called? Remember which channel it was? You probably remember that, which channel it was more than likely.
You're between, it's on 513, 514.
But you don't remember which channel you watched that night?
I don't remember. Well, they keep on, they go back and forth, you know. And sometimes I get sick of that one, and I go to another one, that's sure.
So you watched, was it a movie or?
No, I think they come on at such a time.
Okay. So it was about two women having sex?
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes, and then the guy comes in and then,
Mhm. Okay. So you watched that from 9 till about 10:30, you said?
somewhere there.
9 till about 10:30.
Sometimes 10 o'clock, I shut it off and turn on the news.
Is there a specific one you like to watch? Channel?
No.
No, just whatever one,
Yeah, in between them 500s.
okay. Whichever one's got the best one on?
Yeah, whatever I like.
Okay, sure.
A lot of times, say 10 o'clock comes, I watch those. Then this, when the weather comes up, I shut it off.
So you watch the news till the weather comes up?
Yeah.
And then you shut it off, or do you go back to your movies, or do you go back to?
No, most time I just shut it off.
You shut the TV off?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you do what? Go to sleep?
Sleep.
Okay. So on Monday nights, did you do that? Did you watch the news at all, or did you just, because you said you watched that till 10 or 10:30, do you remember watching the news at all Monday night?
Can't remember.
That's okay. If you don't remember, that's okay.
I could have.
Tough to say, you said you went, so
Maybe I could have, because I think it was supposed to rain or something.
Okay.
And then I told Tuesday morning, it's supposed to rain or something.
Okay. So then you shut the TV off, and then you went to sleep.
Yeah.
You sleep all night?
Yeah.
Did you get up and go anywhere that night?
No.
What time did you get out of bed on Tuesday?
Most times, the alarm is set for 6 o'clock. So get up, take a shower, get dressed.
So do you remember about your day on Tuesday at all?
Went to work at 8 o'clock.
Work at 8 o'clock. And then what?
Most of the whole week I work in the garage.
So Tuesday through, or Friday, 'cause Monday you said did you go back to work Monday, by the way, after she came and took the pictures, or did you just stay home the rest of the day? I don't know if I asked
I
that.
stayed home.
You stayed home? Okay. So she come over, you got off at 11 that day, you didn't go back to work?
No.
Okay. So Tuesday through, what? You work every day that week? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Thursday we went to the auction and that.
Okay. So let's go Tuesday and Wednesday. You work all day?
Yeah.
What time?
8 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, Tuesday and Wednesday that week. And let's go Tuesday night. Do you remember doing anything special Tuesday night?
Tuesday night, I go up to see her,
Go up to see who?
Jody.
Go up to see Jody on Tuesday night. What time do you go see Jody?
There is anything at 7 o'clock.
How do you get up there? Do you drive up there?
I drive up there.
Who do you take here?
I take my grandma.
Your grandma.
The only time I take my truck is when I pick her up and take her to her meetings, because that's the only one I got insurance on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in case something happens.
Otherwise, it's just too hard for gas.
Sure. So on Wednesday, you go to work at 8 again now, and you work till 5. You would do anything special Wednesday night?
Can't remember.
Can't remember Wednesday night? Remember what time you went to bed Wednesday night, anything? Oh.
No, most of the time I go to bed almost both the same time every night. Sometimes 1 at 5.
Let's say Thursday. Let's talk about Thursday. What did you do during the day Thursday?
Thursday I get up 6 o'clock. I took a shower, got dressed. I had to go up, get the flatbed, get it all ready, get the checkbook. Take the house for a bit, and run over barrel, went to the auction Thursday.
Okay, what time did you go by Earl?
It was before 7 o'clock.
Before 7 o'clock. And then you pick him up, or you're...
Pick him up.
Where do you go?
And we go to the auction
Where's that?
in Appleton.
And what kind of auction?
Insurance,
Where they-
claims and everything.
Okay, where they sell cars,
Yeah.
insurance? Okay. You get there at what time?
What, the insurance company?
Did you stop anywhere on the way between your house?
We stop at McDonald's.
Stop at McDonald's, okay. And then from McDonald's, you go to the insurance sale? Okay, and you're there for how long?
Well, it starts at 9 o'clock. And then it's between 11 and 12.
Between 11 and 12.
12:30.
Okay, so after you leave there, where do you go?
Well, then, I don't know if we run.
Did you buy any cars?
Yeah, we bought a 99 Grand Am.
Okay. Did you bring it home with you?
Yeah,
Okay. Where's that now?
that's in the back.
The back, in the,
Yeah, it's all
in the
jet.
salvage yard?
Yeah, so we sold the motor out of it.
Oh, okay. So you buy the car and then you took your flatbed up there, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you come home, then you stop anywhere on the way home? What time did you get home on Thursday?
Did we get home? It was 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Did you go back into work then?
Yeah. Well, I had my work clothes on.
Okay. What did you do at work then when you got back?
I worked in the garage.
Worked in the garage. And you worked till
5 o'clock.
And then let's talk about Thursday night. What did you do Thursday night?
I don't remember.
Nothing sticks out at you? No.
I don't know, I said it so many times.
Okay.
It's just...
I understand. I understand. It's tiring after a while. Yeah. How about Friday? You go to work Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
You work all day.
Yeah, to 5 o'clock.
Okay. Do you take lunch that day?
Yeah, in the house.
In your house, or would you go by your
No,
mom?
no, it's always been house.
By mom's. Okay.
Yeah.
So Friday you work. You have lunch at mom's.
Yeah.
You work till 5.
Yeah.
And then what? Do you have supper?
Yeah, I eat a lot of stuff with my mom.
So do you remember if you ate there on Friday?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. So after supper on Friday, what do you think you did?
No, I went home.
You went home. Okay.
Well, it was Friday night with that deer.
Friday night with the
Friday
dinner?
night with that deer.
It wasn't Tuesday night, no?
No, that's Friday night.
Okay, so it's Friday night with the deer.
That's Friday night with the deer.
Okay. You want to think about, or when did we say you had the deer last night? Monday night, right? Because that was the same night Teresa was at your house. That's what you told me before.
Yeah.
So now it's Friday night?
No, it's Friday night.
Okay, Friday night.
But yeah, I'm done. I can't do
That's
that.
okay. That's all right. Take your time.
No, it's all confusing.
I know, it's hard to think back.
I can't do it no more.
Hard to think back.
I can't do it no more.
You want to talk anymore?
No. It's too hard.
You don't want to talk anymore?
It's too hard. I don't
Do you want to
know
talk
where to
about,
go.
do you want to talk about something else?
What am I supposed to talk about? It's just a hard time.
Shoot
I
the
can't
shit.
keep it going.
You can talk about anything you want.
Shoot the shit or something.
You want to break?
Refresh that,
Yeah, but
your mind, another soda?
It's puzzling.
Oh, I know.
It gives me a headache.
There's a lot to think about.
You know what nobody pays attention what they did or, day over day.
I understand.
You know, what you had last week for supper.
I agree.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm not arguing
I
with
don't-
you.
It's hard.
Okay.
You know, we ain't expecting nothing like this.
Right.
You're trying very hard.
Yeah, I'll
You
try.
are. And if you don't remember, then just say I don't remember, But you're trying very hard. I
Now,
appreciate that.
I don't even know the dates. I got them all mixed up.
That's okay. Hey, I understand. We all get things
I
mixed
don't,
up.
I don't like it. That's the thing. If I get shit where I say that I got it Monday, it's Friday, I don't like it.
Well,
You know?
if you don't know, then just
Just say you don't know.
say I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I ain't either.
That's fine.
I don't like it like that. Because most time, I know what I do. I know that. It's all computer. There's so much pressure and everything else, and 150 people talking, and
I know.
trying to do the right thing, and
You want to take a break?
I know what guy was doing and he's gonna do.
We'll talk about other things.
Like what?
Whatever you want. You want another soda? We can get you another soda, whatever you like.
Good for now.
Good for now.
Where'd you meet Jody? Something else to talk about.
That's another thing. I met her at a gas station.
I mean, how long ago,
If
Bob?
I would have stayed there, she wouldn't have been in trouble like this.
Oh, her trouble? When she
You
in
know
trouble
what,
for?
she used to drink all the time and knock her. Her life would have all messed up. So I met her and took her car and I smashed the front end of it, pushed my blazer. So I put it in the ditch and, I just got out. I didn't give a shit,
Yeah.
She didn't like it, it was different car, and then there's a door behind. So I left. I thought I'd stayed. She was in that trouble. That's 4 or 5 times already. 4 times with herself.
Drunk driving?
How long is she gonna be in there?
She got 9 months and 4 years probation.
When did she get in?
She got half done, I think.
Oh.
No viewer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got a friend that, kind of a friend, I guess, that was in prison for, he had to go to Supermax. You ever have to go there?
No.
Down Bonneville, is that Bonneville, Mark?
I think so, yeah. Boscoville.
Or Boscoville. And he was down there 3 years. That's a long time, and it's solitary, essentially. He finally got out, he won an appeal of some sort, he got out, he said it's very rough. He said, is that how you felt too? Did they prep you for that at all, or, I mean, counsel you a little?
No, I just told her right in.
Yeah, they can empathize with that, that had to be tough.
Just like this, told me right in it.
Yeah. We're not down on you or anything.
What about this cop?
You want to
Let's
talk
talk about that. Let's talk about that.
That's something you might want to talk about. Give us some info on that.
Do you want to talk about that? Yes?
Tammy Weber told me that.
So you want to talk about that,
Let's
yes?
talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Tammy Weber told you?
Yeah.
What did she tell you?
That she heard from somebody else, and somebody else heard it from a cop to them. Then it came to me.
What did she tell you? What did she tell you she heard?
She told me that she heard that a cop put it out there and finding evidence.
Put what up there?
That vehicle.
And that's Teresa's vehicle?
Yeah.
So Tammy Weber told you that somebody told her
Yeah.
that a cop put that vehicle, Teresa's vehicle, out on your property.
Yeah.
Say that again, Mark.
Tammy Weber told Steve that somebody told her
She heard it from someone else.
that a cop put Teresa's vehicle on your property. Is that right? Do I got it right?
Yeah. And some evidence or whatever.
What kind of evidence did she say?
No.
Do you know who's telling Tammy Weber this?
Some other woman, and another woman was supposed to hear that from a cop. A cop
So
told
a cop told one woman, another woman told Tammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said I had a right to know.
Okay. Did they say what cop put it there?
No. She wouldn't tell me that.
Did she tell you where this cop worked, for what agency?
No.
No. Did she tell you where the cop put the vehicle?
No.
What else did she tell you? Probably easier if I ask what else she told you.
That was about it.
That's it?
I was trying to get a hold of her, and
Who's Tammy Weber?
she lived in Ferguson.
Did she say anything about evidence? What kind of evidence that this cop put there too?
No, I guess she said they're trying to set me up for a Bernstein's case, and with Teresa's family.
Okay. And Teresa's family's involved in this, do you think?
That's what she says.
So who says that now?
Tammy did.
Tammy told you that Teresa's family's involved in trying to set you up?
Well, she didn't put it in that way.
Okay, well, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You tell me what she said.
Or with Bernstein's case, and Bernstein knows Teresa's family and everything else. And I don't know how she put it, that they're trying to put the rap on me.
And that's what Tammy told you?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you think that truck got on that property? I mean, which way do you think they came in, or?
Well, when I see him taillights by me, and Chucky seen headlights by him, I don't know, we get over it.
Which way was it pointed?
What?
The truck?
I don't know.
I don't know. What, is there a different way in there, or two ways in,
There's a bunch of ways in there. There's main road, there's by me, there's in the pit.
Okay. By you? Is there a road down by you?
Well, there's a road going up so far, and you got the field and everything.
Oh, okay, so you could go through the field?
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of truck was it, do you know?
Of course, everybody knows now.
I'm trying to think of it, that's why I'm asking.
Toyota.
Toyota, that's right. I think it was a four-wheeler or something like that.
I don't know if it was a four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive.
Okay. So that's what Tammy Weber told you. Did Tammy tell you anything else?
No.
Where did Tammy tell you this at? Where did you
On the telephone.
On the telephone, she called you?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember when she called you?
Last night sometime.
Last night sometime?
Yeah. I was gonna try and get hold of her this morning. I talked to her twice. And she said she was in Manitowoc first. Then she had to go by the hospital. There's a mom up there, she told me.
Where does Tammy live?
Into her.
Is she a friend of yours or something, or?
Yeah, I know her.
How do you know her?
It was my friend at one time.
You sure she didn't say anything about the evidence? What kind of evidence there was planted or anything like that?
No.
And the cop was supposed to put that up there too, whatever she was talking about, but we
Yeah.
don't know what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she say where it was supposed to be?
No.
No.
There's plant evidence.
We talked to her?
This morning.
No, can
Did we talk to her?
Okay. Did you tell her life or not yet?
You can talk to her.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she told you don't tell anyone or don't tell me my name or. Okay.
Did you ever see that vehicle up there, Mike?
In the yard?
Yeah.
I haven't been in the yard way down in there. I don't go down there every day. I haven't been out down there hardly at all.
When's the last time you were down there? Do you remember that at all, or a long time ago, or? I think that's kind of where you were shooting in that area, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see it that day?
No.
That was Friday.
It was, yeah, I wasn't looking.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
If it's sticking out, if I see something, then I notice it.
That didn't stick out, you didn't see it?
Right.
I understand that.
It was by the crusher, and the farmer's only right there, and we parked right there. You know, if it stuck out, I was going to drive over there and see what that is. You know, I didn't see it. Didn't see nothing. I put that car in the pit, in the crusher, I crushed it, and then went back up. But you don't look around.
That's
You know, you're in the loader, and the kids there. You go down there, you do what you have to do, and you go back up.
I'm gonna step out and get a drink of water with Tom. You wanna just relax for a few minutes? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Soda, coffee, soda,
Soda.
Mountain Dew if we can get it?
Yeah.
All right. But relax a little bit.
Like talking yet for a few minutes? Listen. Yes? Yes, no?
What am I gonna say?
I'll close the chat for a few minutes.
How come everything comes from Manitowoc?
Is that the county we're in? Let's, if you see here,
Yeah, how come the judge is from Manitowoc?
because we're in Manitowoc County, that's why. But the officer here, Wendy Baldwin, she works for Calumet County. Okay. And this was done by the district attorney from Calumet County. Okay. Reason for Manitowoc is because you live in this county.
So this, I ain't on the arrest then?
We have the arrest part, but we copy that warrant here too. For you.
Do you want to see that? I'm going to show you the complaint.
So that means I'll go in front of the judge tomorrow. And
I don't know. I don't know when, but we will.
Normally we don't show a criminal complaint, it's the one that we give you that.
from now on, I'm probably going to need surveillance all the time. I won't move nothing.
You're underneath surveillance?
Otherwise they'll tack it on me.
Why?
Because I can't do nothing.
What do you mean? I don't know. Explain what you mean.
I might as well set it up so it's, put it right in my forehead. So everything I do is record it.
Why?
Why? Because then I won't be a suspect in anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, I got you.
Kind of like, what was that movie? With, what was that movie with, the goofy guy, the funny guy, that they were watching everything, his whole life.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Something like that, I guess.
So you want to talk a little bit yet?
So,
Okay. How long were you put away for, did you say?
18 years and 6 weeks.
Is that rough on you?
Of course.
I understand, yeah.
Then you get nailed again. The same. Damn thing.
For what? For this thing? 18 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Long, very time. But you kind of screws the guy up a little bit too after that. Yeah, I can understand that. Steve, the results of the investigation indicate, okay, that you had a role in Teresa's disappearance. Okay? The truck was found on your property. The license, we found the license plates yesterday that you had put in the car. Okay?
I put nothing in the car.
And we also found some of her bones today in that burning area that you burned. Okay?
Yeah, I was gone.
You need to think about doing the right thing for your family.
I wasn't there.
You need to do the right thing for your family. Okay?
I didn't do it.
You need to do the right thing for your family here. Hey, maybe it was an accident. I don't think you meant for this to
I
happen.
didn't do that.
Steve, I don't think you meant for this to happen. Did you meant for this to happen?
I didn't do it.
It was probably a mistake.
I did not do it.
It was most likely a mistake. Isn't that right? You didn't mean for this to happen, did you?
I didn't do it.
Then who did it? How did her body get on your property? How did the license plates get in the car behind your house? How did the truck get on your property? How does that happen, Steve?
I don't know.
Steve, how'd the blood get in your house?
What blood?
Her blood.
How is her blood in my house?
In your garage.
In your house.
It can be.
And how does her key, the ignition key, get in your house, in your bedroom? Steve.
It can be.
Think about it, Steve.
No.
Steve, think about this.
It can be.
Steve. Steve, it is.
No.
The facts of the matter are, it's just a matter of, did you do this intentionally or was it an accident?
I didn't do
If it was an
nothing.
accident, people understand accident. Maybe you threw out the junkyard and she fell and hit her head and you were scared. Was that the case? If that's the case, you should tell us that. Because I don't think you're, this cold-blooded killer, unless I'm wrong. Was it a mistake? Or did you mean to do that? I think it was a mistake. I think something went wrong. That's
I
my
did
thing.
not do it.
How does the body end up on your property? The key ends up in your house, the blood ends up in your house. How does that all happen, Steve?
I set up.
A setup from whom? You were home all week. You told me you were home all week. You're home all week.
Steve, we got your prints. We got you in that car.
How's your palm prints get on the car?
How's my conference in the car?
We got your person on that car.
Right by the door.
You know how this works. You can't beat the evidence.
Work with us a little.
If you
Think
did
of your
it,
family.
think of your family.
I did not do it.
How's your family gonna be when they think you're a cold-blooded person?
I did not
If you made a mistake, they'll understand that. I understand that.
People's got my fingerprints.
People make mistakes.
Who's got your fingerprints? Everybody does.
Who?
The crime lab, the police station.
What police station?
Manitowoc.
Manitowoc had nothing to do. That's why him and I are here, okay?
Yeah,
Him
but
and I
if
are-
there's a crooked cop,
They're gonna plant her blood in your house and put the key in there when you're home all week? How's that gonna happen? You're home
well,
all
I ain't
week.
home all week.
You just told me you're basically home all week.
Well,
except
I
for
work up
Thursday.
at a garage.
So you're telling me somebody planted that and the body?
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Steve.
I don't know.
Steve. Think of your family here. For a
I am
second.
thinking of my family.
No, you're not. You're thinking of yourself.
No.
You're thinking of yourself.
And we don't blame you for doing that. God damn it, you have 17 years in prison for something you didn't frickin' do.
I didn't do this one.
And we understand that.
Why would I give you everything if I did it? I wouldn't be talking to you.
Who did it?
Maybe it's because you want to talk to us. Okay?
I don't want to talk to
Because
you. I don't want nothing to do with no cops.
I don't think
But I
you're
know
a cold-blooded
there's
killer.
there's people out there that's got my shit. And the cops are the perfect ones that got it
So
all.
there's somebody that takes...
The sheriff has
There's
got
somebody
everything
that
on it.
takes your bloody palm print and puts it on somewhere? How does that happen?
A bloody palm print.
How does that happen? How does that happen? Steve, explain that to me.
All right, nothing.
Something, you made a mistake.
No, I did not.
You made a mistake.
I didn't do that. How can I
So
make a mistake?
so you intentionally killed her, is that what you're telling me?
No, I didn't. I didn't do
And
nothing.
how did it happen? Explain to me how it happened.
I didn't do
I think
nothing.
you made a mistake.
I didn't do
I
nothing.
think something went too far.
No.
Then I'm wrong.
How can I do it when my mom came down, my brother came down, and I'm over by my sisters?
Well,
There ain't no way.
there's
They'd see-
inconsistencies
they'd
in
see
all of
something.
us.
Steve, there's inconsistencies in your story. Everything you've been telling the media.
Well, how about the
You
other?
tell one story one day, you tell another story another day. You're not consistent
Yeah,
there.
but how about the other ones?
What other one?
She seen somebody be after me.
Who's seen somebody after you?
She did.
Who did she see after you?
I don't know.
She didn't see anybody after you. She wasn't seen after she was at your house. How could she?
How do I know?
How could she?
I
She
did
didn't
not.
leave your house. She didn't leave your house at 5.
I didn't
Steve, you
didn't
did.
do nothing to
You
her.
did.
No.
We know she was in your house. You said she was never in your house. How does her
She was never in my
DNA
house.
get into your house?
How is she gonna be in my house?
Your own family basically has indicated that.
What, in my house? She was never in my
How
house.
does her key for her truck that's on your property get by your own bed? Don't you think that's something a little difficult to happen if you didn't do it? Yes, it is. It
Well,
doesn't happen.
There was one day that I smelled smoke in my back bedroom.
Yeah?
Where would that come from?
I don't know.
And I don't smoke.
What,
And
smoke?
Jody's been.
So you think
in the-
somebody's sneaking in your house and smoking?
If they were planting something, they'd be smoking. I don't smoke.
Mhm. Do you think somebody snuck in your house and planted the evidence and they were smoking during it?
What else?
I don't know. Steve,
But it was
look,
only the
Steve,
back.
you know how this stuff works. You're a
I
smart
know
guy.
how it works.
Okay, you're a smart guy.
But I did not do it.
You did do it.
I did not.
The fact of the matter is you did. The body was found in your property, the key for her truck was found in your house. When you took the license plates off the truck and you tried to hide the truck.
We even know how you drove the truck. We even figured how you drove the truck. And where you
If I would
came.
have did it, I'd have crossed the son of a bitch.
You didn't get time. You planned on crushing it, but you didn't get time.
No. I did not do it.
You drove across the field, you went by the dead end, you went down the dirt road by the hunting shacks, you went in that back entrance and you parked that car there. You walked up, Bloodhound followed your scent all that way, walked you right up through there, where the plates were thrown even.
Took us to the body, took us to the place.
I never walked that.
Took us to your house.
I was never.
I know you're scared, Steve. I know
I'm
you're
not
scared.
scared.
Because you didn't mean to kill her. I don't think you meant to kill
No,
her.
I did not do it.
This wasn't a planned thing.
No.
Did you plan it?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think you're that kind of a guy for meeting.
I
I
didn't
think
have
what
it.
happened, you come out of prison for serving time for something you didn't even do.
I did not.
And
do
it screws you up in the head, like it screws everybody up. They didn't give you any counseling. You said that before, they gave you no counseling.
I did not.
The body is on your property. The key is in your bedroom. You know the key is there because you put the key there. That's the only way the key gets there.
No.
Yes, Steve, yes, that's the fact. You can deny it all you want. The evidence will show that, okay? That's the way
The
it is.
evidence, the cops got the evidence.
Yeah.
Got
Two
all my
independent
evidence.
investigators that have never met you, two people who have never met you, have nothing against you. I know nothing about you.
No, you see, if somebody else plants that shit there, you ain't gonna see it.
Then why is your DNA there? Why is her blood in your house? How are they gonna get their blood in your house?
How is her blood in my house? It
How
can't
do-
be.
How does your DNA get
I
inside
used
the
to
truck?
leave my house open all the time.
How does your DNA get inside of the truck?
My DA ain't. That's because they got blood out of me. How much blood they got out of me? A lot of blood.
Steve.
They got a lot of blood out of me, that's sure.
Steve, come back to reality here.
I am.
No, you're not.
I did 18 years. Do you think I wanna do any more?
No, I don't
I
think you
don't.
want to, and that's what I'm trying to say. Do you want to spend the rest of your life there because you're a cold-blooded killer? Or did you make a mistake? Did she fall in the junkyard? Maybe you went down there to look at a car, and take her down there to show her a car that you want to take a picture of. Maybe she fell and hit her head and you were scared. Maybe that's what happened. That's what I'm thinking more like. I don't think you just took her into the house and killed her. I think it was an accident. I think maybe that she hit her head and you were scared. And I would be too. I mean, you're thinking, these cops are out getting me anyway, and she hits her head, and all of a sudden, oh my God, what do? That might be.
Her blood ain't in my house.
That could be. If that's what happened, tell me that's what happened. Then I can go with that. If that's what happened, Steve, you need to tell me that.
No.
Or did you just drag her into the house and kill her?
No.
Is that it?
No.
Then how does her body end up on your property? If it's not a mistake, that makes you a cold-blooded killer. If it's a mistake, I understand it.
No.
The judge understands, the jury understands. Everybody understands that people make mistakes. Everybody does. I do. He does. We all make mistakes. But we need to know that, because if it's not a mistake, that means it's intentional and you're a cold-blooded killer. That's what we need. But if it's a mistake, she fell and hit her head, it is. It's a mistake.
I wanna talk to my lawyer.
Okay. Then we're done.
I did not do this.
Okay, then we're done.
Honest to God, I did not do this.
Okay.
How my stuff got in there, or whatever, is I did not do it. So you must take me to Manitowoc County. Hold me there.
Okay. Why don't you stand up for me, okay? Put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry for all of this.
That's-
I ain't blaming you.
I know you're not. We're not mad at you.
I didn't do it.
We're not mad at you, okay?
Somebody's doing a good job on me.
You would believe, I mean, I have feelings for you because of what you went through.
Just relax your mind.
I didn't
I
care.
can understand that something like that can happen.
Your shirt up here.
I don't know what you went through.
I did
Okay.
not kill her.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
this
keep
might
things
be
double
good.
lock them. Okay, I'll loosen it up for you. Get your handcuff key in there.
I don't know how that stuff got in there. It's,
Just don't too tight.
yeah.
There, I'll try again. Put your shirt there, that's why. Was that good?
Yeah.
Like that? Okay? Still tight.
A little bit tight.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn that baby around. Yeah, loosen it up a little bit. One more time, okay? Good. Relax for a second. Very sweet. Okay.
Can I take this off?
Sure, let's take that out.
why would I do it if she's been coming over a year?
Okay, you asked for an attorney, by law, we gotta stop talking to you or asking questions unless you change that decision.
Okay, right there.
Yeah.
I think we're fine. You want to mark on the case, which was
I ain't gonna do nothing wrong.
911, what's your emergency?